Hopefully you can hear now. Let me know if you can't hear. Alright, you should be able to hear now. And you should be able to hear fairly well. So, let me know if you can't hear. Words. I think there's auto-ducking that shouldn't be happening. Hello. I don't know if this is actually doing what it's supposed to do. Can you hear it like each side? Not that it's super important because I need the computer to hear it each side, but you can hear okay? Sorry about that. Okay, so we have brown and black and messy on purpose because it's the apocalypse, right? And I am going to do a little bit of makeup only because it makes it look messier. You can make streaks and so forth. And that'll be our first costume thing. Yeah, I guess it's probably not. It's only on YouTube, so I don't have all the whistles and so forth. Beeps and whistles that I usually have. Okay. So we are going to make it messy. That's how we're going to do it for this character. So, well, actually, if we make him too defining, then it's going to be hard to differentiate between the characters because I'll have to change between. No, that'll be fine. One won't show their face. So we're just going to do this. Yeah, I know I wasn't either. I also wasn't going to watch the Oscars regardless. But so just a little bit because people will look better if I have a little bit of makeup. That is the unfortunate truth of it. But we're going to make it kind of messy. I interpreted Joel Haver's thing as you can't even start like costuming or anything. I put on pants and a shirt before the thing because I think I'm allowed to wear clothes before the Oscars start. But I haven't done makeup for that reason yet. And we're going to make it messy like they've been crying. Like smeared. We need to make it more. Not too obvious, but messy. Messy. I don't really know anything about the Oscars selection, to tell you the truth, because I've literally never watched the Oscars in my whole life, but I still thought that this would be a cool activity, and we'll see what we make. It's going to be a little different than usual. So, messy, but just enough so that we have eyelashes, kind of, and we can look like a distraught, like, not teenager, because obviously I'm 15 years beyond my teens, but and we'll give her kind of the raccoon eyes. You're not supposed to put like matte dark underneath your eyes, but we will do that because she's been crying. That's how we're gonna do that. Thank you, Emily. I didn't start doing makeup. I could count on one hand the amount of makeup I had done, or the times I'd worn makeup, up until my late 20s. So, I've been trying to learn intentionally lately. Okay, and obviously it has to be unbalanced. So, one side is going to be messy. There. Now she kind of looks like she's been crying, and maybe like she's been punched, actually. Right? I always look a little like I've been crying. So I might do terrible and I might look super stupid, but that's okay. We're going to try to do something different. So now that there's so many of you here, Ken and Mr. Higglesworth and James and Emily and Josie, help me out and put in the chat because we're going to try to make this a little bit emotional up and down. So it's going to start out kind of sad. We're going to kind of come up a little bit and we'll end, I don't know, we'll see how we'll end. We're improvising it. But can you put in the chat things that would encourage you during an apocalypse? Or things that would, or things, scalpel's really different than an eyeliner, because you have to have an artistic eye for, you have to know, like women who really know makeup, they know all different ways of making different shapes so your face doesn't look bad and things like that. I heard a comedian say that it's crazy that we require women to draw, or we expect women to draw more attractive versions of themselves rendered perfectly on their faces, and that's like what it is. All right, but we're a mess, right? So this is gonna be perfect. She looks messy and unhappy and sad, so I think this is gonna be good. The audio should be like delayed. Yeah, I don't know about the delay, but the audio should be not the right one because I'm using the good audio phones for a slightly different thing. We'll see if it stops working all of a sudden when I start recording it on Audacity again. In that case, I'll have to move to OBS, and we'll have to take it over to Twitch because we'll have to do that if I can't get YouTube to do what it's supposed to do. But yeah, let me know things that would encourage you during an apocalypse, or things that would even be fun for you during an apocalypse. James says finding food that you liked or an item from an hobby you had time before the apocalypse. That's good. I like that. That's the good. Keep more. Okay, so we have our character. I'm going to be recording. I always record all my videos on my phone, and that's what we're going to do. Close. All right, so we're gonna set this up over here. I gotta move my back. Well, this is actually, yeah, because I gotta compare where I am compared to the camera. Our other character is gonna be like wrapped up their face all in like this kind of stuff. We'll make like almost like a turban, like Dengar from Star Wars. Dengar is kind of a deep cut from Star Wars, but we'll kind of wrap them up like they've got bandages all over their face. This is what our other character is going to be like, kind of wrapped up because sand and so forth. Not a turban, but like Dengar from Star Wars. Okay. And they will be wearing a leather jacket. If we do this other character. We may not. We'll see. Probably we will, because I don't know if the difference between this and what I normally do is we're going to have it have kind of a denouement and climax and other things like that. All right, so let's get the camera set up and let's start doing it. You would be on your farm with your family and animals and growing your own food and creating things to sell. Another way to put the question is, how do you survive when everything you care about is like kind of crashing in on you? Is another way we can put it. Now, normally I would check my droid cam. I will check myself on droid cam. Can you hear okay? I don't know if you can hear okay. They're saying People are saying and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if that sounds like a bad thing. All right, so I use, in order to make sure that when I have the back-facing camera, I am accurately like placing it correctly, I use droid cam, which is this thing over here that you can't see, but it's a software that I really like. I had the free version for a long time, and I recently sprung for the paid version because it was so, and we may use the green screen for part of it. I won't have 2 scene changes, but we will probably actually just make it dark in here, and they're like by themselves in the dark with like a single light. That's probably how we're gonna do it. Okay, so my camera's over here, and I'm gonna scooch. Let's go like this. Now I like how this is looking, so maybe we're gonna raise this up and zoom in. So camera placement, all these things that we gotta get down before we start actually filming. And we have a week to edit it, so whatever we don't do in filming, we can work on in edits. Okay, that's pretty good. Is it better that way, or is it better upside down this way? So again, I interpreted what he said as you can't even start anything until, is that better? Until the Oscars start. So I haven't set anything up, no costuming, anything else like that. I don't know if other people are interpreting it differently, but I know he does a lot of improv himself. You should check out his channel if you haven't. And I actually like that this looks darker. We probably are going to want to take the good quality footage and degrade it when we finally make it. Let's see. I don't know if I like that better because I do want an angle. So that one or this one. This one like is better because there's like something wrong with it. It just looks more distraught. And we'll be looking like kind of this way. Okay. I look cuter when it's darker unless you can't see the detail as well of my messy face. Okay. So camera is good. We will disconnect the droid cam. No, we'll leave the droid cam up so that I can show you probably, oh no, I probably can't because I can't switch views because I have just the webcam on because I don't have YouTube connected to my OBS because I am a Twitch affiliate, so my things that are, I think I'm supposed to stream first on Twitch. I'm sure I haven't read it's been a while since I read my terms of service. So I can't remember. Okay. This is, let's make it dark. And it's not quite dark, but that light is better from the side, so I need to make that dark. It's funny because the webcam view that you have right now is perfect. That's actually what I want it to look like, but that's the high quality camera is not. It doesn't look like that. Okay, so we're gonna make it darker and darker. It's still not dark enough. Oh my gosh. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn off this light. Here we go. Okay, there we go. That's looks more like a, and we're gonna darken this, and then I'm gonna cover this so it's not so obviously green. Like this. You guys will recognize this maybe from the other limiting factor I have for this whole situation is the chronic pain. So I'm on a clock because of that also, in addition to, all right, I have this cup of water that I don't want to spill, but I also don't want to dump out because I was going to use it to paint. Let's put it right on top of my sensitive electronics. That sounds like the perfect place to put a cup of water. All right, so we're going to cover this area so that it looks a little more. Okay, so then if I sit down, might even cover the whole green screen. I don't want it to look too green. Let's decrease this. So decrease this light a little bit more and a little bit more. That's pretty good. Now, if I still had matches, that would be perfect. Oh, but it keeps auto-adjusting to the darkness. Damn you, smart camera. Stop being so intelligent. Okay, so that's not going to work. So what we need to do is cover this area up with a Snuggie. And that's easy enough. And I'm sorry my pants and my butt look really bad. That's going to make the background look more distorted and messy anyway. which is what we want for our apocalypse thing. There. Oof. That looks... I need you over there. And I need you over here. Over here more. Okay. That actually looks kind of intentional. Oh. Which side is... This side. This side. It looks messy. It looks like a tent thing. And then what I can do is I can actually... Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like a green screen anymore. And I can green screen it out later. It's if I move, the light changes kind of weirdly. And then it looks brighter. Okay, don't make the perfect the enemy of the good. We have to do this in a very short period of time, and we need 40 minutes of footage. Okay, so that's good. So, we'll put this over here. And I will be looking in this direction. I don't know if I haven't decided if I'm going to look at the camera yet. Probably not. Probably I'm going to start here. I don't know if I can, if I'm visible enough. Okay, turn this light down, 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 down. Can you see me? See me. Come on, little guy. Come on, camera, see me. Okay. How am I going to start recording when I have the DroidCam software up here and the... I do need to use OBS, I think. No, you don't. You just have to be precise and clever. Okay, so we need to not move this at all. Then we need to shut off the DroidCam software. Hello. No more of you. Android cam. So we'll need to do that for each scene. We'll have to reset like that. So that's going to take some extra time, so that's not so good. Okay. See me, okay. Sometimes it doesn't see me properly. Oh, that looks cool. Whoa. That looks messy and bad in a good way. I like it. Okay, so we are now recording on that. Hopefully I didn't touch the thing that I shouldn't have. It's always good to test record it. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Do you see me? And stop and look. Keeps you from losing a bunch of footage later. It did see me. Wow, I look really bad there. Oh no. That's funny. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do it. Okay. Back in exactly the same spot. Again. I can't remember exactly the level I had it at when I was looking at it in the DroidCam, but that's gonna be close enough. Okay. Your drive to survive would be you fixed your name. Goal for the first time in life just to survive. Ooh, that's interesting. You're probably revenge or something like that. Imagine you be hanging around the outskirts scavenging for resources, either in a group, possibly on your own. Looks just right. Okay. Alrighty. Now we have to set up. That is recording. Oh shoot, I forgot to delete all the other things off of it, so it's going to run out of space. This is a good thing to remember ahead of time, because I have learned the hard way that sometimes you'll record a whole bunch of footage and then you'll discover that you didn't have enough room on what you were recording on, and then it all goes, and then you're very angry. That is a bad time. That is a terrible thing. There's very little that is worse than that. So what we're going to do is we got to delete all the YouTube videos I have downloaded to listen to. Oh, that's such a bummer. I'll have to find them later. That's okay. Can we just delete all of them? Really quick, go into our settings. So we spent about 40 minutes setting up, which means we'll just have to kind of immediately go with the flow for this thing. Yeah, we only have 2 gigabytes of space, which is not going to be enough. Delete. Where's YouTube on here? YouTube, where are you? And space. Eliminate everything. Yes. We also hog of space and such, and Gmail as well. This I feel like I would have been allowed to do beforehand. I feel like this doesn't count as part of the filming thing. This counts as like keeping your phone empty. Gmail and Chrome is the other big one. So we will just make sure we've deleted those. Your video should already be in here. So we have, so let's just make sure. Movies, Cyberlink, Power Director. Huh. I'm confused by that. Control F, Stingray. No. Oh, stop. You're stupid. Stop being stupid. I don't see it here. Why would it be in that other spot? That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. That's whatever. I don't care. Go. Stingray Barb. We know we can delete this. Yes. We can probably delete. We'll put this back into movies to work with. Don't copy. We'll delete that. I'm working on a video for the superhero channel called What Your Footprint Says About You. Cyberlink. I guess this one needs to go into upload to Google Drive and then delete. I don't know how it managed to be in the wrong section. Okay. We have 2 minutes. And we're going to be very upset is how we're going to start it, which is why, again, this is a little different than normal. Normally, you don't really want to, it's not comforting if somebody is upset. That's not comforting. And then you are going to be a character, but it's going to be different than normal. So that'll be different. And then I think we'll have this other character. Oh, the other character might be silent, and we'll flip the screen. Yeah, that'll be pretty. That'll be good. Okay, now there's room on this thing. Okay, so let's do it. Come here, you. You should have enough room at least for the first couple shots now, which is good. That's just what we need. Okay. Actually, wait, stop. I'm going to delete the previous ones. Stop you. Stop making my life stupid and difficult. Delete. Yes. Yes. And then we also have to do this dumb thing where you have to empty the trash can. It doesn't automatically delete them like it used to. Hello. Please delete. Thank you. Okay. We have a lot more space now. Okay. Good. Right. And this is okay if it's a little bit blurry. It just can't be as blurry like that ophthalmology video was. Let's see me. See me. Okay. You see me, yes? Okay, so then we need to sync the audio. And hopefully this doesn't all of a sudden make your audio drop out so you can't hear me, because that would be a bummer. And that could very well be what's about to happen. If that happens, I will be unhappy. There's not a lot I can do about it. Okay, so we're going to place these fairly close. What I want to do is have this character be kind of in this ear of yours. Which ear is this? This is your left ear, and this is your right ear. I'm going to put this... I'm just going to go ahead and put it here. And the other one I'm going to put down here. Okay. Let's see. You should still be able to hear me. I think you can still hear me, yes? It looks like you can. Good. Okay. Okay. We gotta turn this way a little bit. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. They're gone. I'm sorry, it's just a lot. I felt like they were. I'm sorry. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what. I mean, you don't know. You don't know that. do is cry, right? It's just that nothing has gone right. I'm sorry. I know we have to be quiet. I know, right? That would be the last thing we need right now. As if they heard, but it's like every little thing, every fucking little thing has been going wrong. And everything. I can't think of a single thing that has worked in the last 24 hours. Whether it's the fucking electronics or people's health, like being able to reach what we, just everything, the water, the at least it's better. Is it better to be mad than to be sad? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to feel right now. This has never happened before. This has never happened before in human history. This time we are living in is unprecedented. And you know that. And I don't understand why you're not doing anything about it. You are so useless. I couldn't do it. It was like it. Yeah, that was kind of loud. I gotta be careful. I'm sorry. I just don't know what to do. And right now it's just, it's you and me, and it feels like it's just me. Is what it feels like. I understand that you are here, but it really doesn't feel like it. It feels like you think that I can handle things that I can't handle, or like you expect the impossible, like you think things are just gonna, I don't know what this, I don't believe in magic, basically. And it feels like enough things have gone wrong that I don't know why I should. You know? You'd think, like, you're powerful enough, you could have prevented all of this. Like, doesn't it bother you? Like, I know it bothers you. I see it. I see you hurting and like burning inside for the things that are happening to people. And I know you've been around a lot longer than I have. And I understand that. But to me, it seems like this has never happened before. And that these times are very different from what anything ever has been. And I pretend for them out there that I'm not scared, but I am so scared. And I don't really know what it is that I'm scared of. Because I can't put it into words. It just keeps me up at night. And I just, You have more power than what you've been. I know the power that you have. And they don't know. And nobody knows. Nobody here believes me about it if I were to talk about it. And they have no reason to, because you're not showing it. You're not showing up. So people are just suffering, and I feel like I'm trying to fix it on my own. And I can't go. I can barely walk most days. I can't keep trying to go place to place and fix it. I can't fix other people's problems when I can't even fix my own. And people are hungry, and people are hurt, and people are confused, and people are breaking. And I know you care, so why aren't you doing anything about it? I know you can. I know you can do more than you have been doing. Why does it feel like I'm talking to an empty room? All right, so that's our first shot. That's 8 minutes. So that's good. So let's stop that and let's save it to the computer. These are real tears, motherfucker. Oh man. There we go. That was I'm filming something. Don't be upset. I know some of you came in the middle. I know, Marcus, you came in the middle. Sorry. There was reality in that. But don't worry, I'm okay. That was wow, that was a lot of crying. Okay, next. We have to keep going. We have to keep moving. So Marcus is okay. I hope that you didn't get scared away. It was that was a piece. That was a piece of the thing. That's 8 minutes. We have at least 32 more minutes left that we have to record. I hope you're okay, Marcus. I hope I didn't scare you. I hope that it's okay, because I know it was like meanness directed at the camera as well. I hope it's okay. I hope it's okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. Okay, good. There was reality in that. That was very real, but also it was not real. It was pretending. So I'm okay. You're okay. Everyone is okay. Like I said, I want this piece to start out very sad, and then we will think about it. So those of you who just got here, instead of watching the Oscars, which I've never done anyway, but we're pretending that instead of watching the Oscars, we're participating in Joel Haver's contest for making a 40-minute feature film in the 3 hours that the Oscars are done. And that was just the first 8-minute scene, and there was just a lot of crying. So the next one will have less crying, I think. I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do next. Okay, so we need to save I'm making sure to save this, because another thing that I've learned after a long time of filming things is, and by the way, I really like the things that you guys have been saying in chat also. And it's true. It is sometimes ourselves that we scare the most. I agree with you. This can be deleted. And this needs to be saved and moved over. All right, 1.23 gigabytes goes into movies to work with. All right. So we have a first scene. I spent time thinking about the first scene, so I was very ready for the first piece. Thank you, Josie. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here for this also. Okay, so we're going to change the lighting for this next portion. We're going to make it a little lighter, like it's not dark. And we're going to start from head up, and we're going to just get this clip of looking up as the other character enters. Okay, I think I don't want it to be too much so that I don't want the neon green screen to be visible there, but I agree with that. Thank you, by the way. You people are really sweet, and I like you. And I didn't mean to scare you. I on purpose I was doing that on purpose, not to scare you, but to record a thing. Because we're going to make a feature film, and it has to start sad, because that's how we do it. So, okay, so same thing, same positioning. And, oh, I forgot to stop it. Thank you, I'm glad. Yeah, it's going to be kind of, it's apocalyptic, so where's my Audacity file? Okay, and we'll edit the sound later as well. So we're going to export this as MP3, although we won't need to edit it much because these it's amazing because these cost the same or maybe even less than the other sound professionals that I had, and they're so much better, so much better. So I'm really glad my other ones broke, actually. What is this called? Where is this going to be called? Apocalypse Joy Scene 1. That's not the actual name. That's going to be a working title, but right, I'm dizzy now, actually. When you Valsalva too hard, you can make yourself dizzy, and if you Valsalva hard, you can also emotionally, you can pull out your emotions more. Okay, so that's exporting, and yeah, so the next one, so we'll just have to look up. I actually should have tacked it to the end of this last one, and we'll have different sounds here. So I should take notes on soundscape notepad. So for the first scene, the soundscape, because it's going to help me when editing. First scene, soundscape is going to be nighttime, quiet fire, distant bad sounds. The second clip, it's going to be morning sounds, like early AM. And we will have somebody arriving, and we're not going to have like somebody. I had planned on having like a comforter and a comfortee, but I actually think it's a lot stronger if the other person doesn't like the other character, just like as a helper. And there isn't really a comforter and a comfortee, and it just kind of is, because sometimes there is, sometimes you are just by yourself in a closet, kind of, more or less. And you can still have joy in that situation, so we'll work on that. Okay, so that's exported. We're gonna do it again. So just real simple clip, just a clip of looking up and here. Come on. Hopefully it looked okay in this thing and didn't look so bad. All right, disheveled hair, more disheveled. And we'll turn on this light because it's going to be light outside. Hello, turn on. Go this way. And we'll switch that to hello, light. There we go. And you can't see the difference very much, but that camera is going to be able to see it's going to be a significant difference for that camera. Okay, we need to hit start again. Video, because that's another terrible mistake I've made. The worst thing is if you start to record. Oh, shit. My apologies. Okay. The worst thing is if you start to record video and then, or you think you recorded video and you do an entire scene or something of something, and then you find out you didn't record anything. That's the worst. There's nothing quite as bad when you're making stuff. I imagine that they probably have like someone whose entire job it is to make sure that doesn't happen. We're on like real productions. Can you imagine like a production that costs like millions of dollars per hour and you forget to press record? You're the guy who doesn't remember to press record. Oh, that would be so bad. Okay. So yeah, make sure you put in the chat things. Oh, why did you take away your message? Make sure you put in the chat things that would bring you joy during an apocalypse. Okay. Over here thing. Oh, my back is hurting. We're gonna use that to our advantage. Oh. Yeah. Okay. That's it. Very short. That's all we need for that. And same thing. I need to export that. Come on. Apocalypse. Scene 3. Save. Scene 2. Not scene 3. We haven't gotten to scene 3 yet. Okay. Alright. And somehow we have to make it come backwards for the other person. We have to flip it so it looks like the other person's coming in from the other side without it looking so... Because I can't move it over there because that is clearly a white closet door. I guess we'll just still film it from this side and just flip it. That'll work. And we gotta move this over. Move this over. Come on, little thing, you can do it. I believe in you. It's kind of a miracle that this computer is working right now because my power cord kind of died the other day because it's been chewed by a bird. So, go thing, go. Oh, come on. Now that I said that, the computer may decide to not do what it's supposed to do. New folder. Let's go to... Oh, come on, little computer. This isn't even a thing you need to be doing right now. You don't even have any, like, significant software open. Come on, you. Come on, little computer, I believe in you. Maybe I shouldn't believe in this computer. Maybe I should believe in something better than this computer. I think something happened with... Let me check and see if movies to work with works. Okay. What is this? I have no idea what that is. Oh, I think that's... what was that called? That was my... What was that? Okay, what is... Did this work? Did this move over? I just gotta make sure we're not losing footage in between takes. Yep, that's fine. That's Apocalypse Scene 1. And what if we unplug this and plug it back in? Yeah, I know. I see that. I see that you stopped responding. That was dumb, wasn't it? I know that you stopped responding because it was bothering me. I know. Camera. Where is the scene I just took? Here we go. Okay, rename that Apocalypse Scene 2. It's not really a scene, but a piece. That and that. Here. And then I just also want to check and make sure that the audio is saving properly. And I know I'm seeing a little paranoid in between actually recording anything, but that's because I'm afraid. I am afraid of losing data. How do you arrange? I want these to be arranged by when I put them here. Come on, you. Sort by modified. There we go. Okay, so that's good. All right, so we can delete that audio and we can go back. So this other character is going to come in and they are going to have the other, I'm going to switch it so it sounds like they're from a different side, which is going to help, I think. So I'm going to use this microphone and this one's going to go down my shirt. So red goes near my face. And we're going to make it easy for ourselves and just you used to write scripts in a dark closet that you're feeling and experiencing. I hear that. There's nothing better than creativity to, well, there probably are some things better than creativity, but very few things are better than creativity for the soul. We have to make it enough so that they don't look like, and this is to help them with the I kind of want him to not be, there we go. Everyone likes leather jackets, so the leather jacket lady will be a different lady. Or dude, no one should be able to tell anyway. Okay. It still looks very much like the same person. You gotta make it so that's not clear. I can't see. I cannot see very well. But leather jacket, and they will be standing up. And then come sit down. And I want to be vague about like what the apocalypse is. So have them bring some random thing in. Have them bring in like, oh, this is gonna be hard. Okay. Okay, if I kneel, then that'll work. Because I want to hand a thing to myself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to film a bunch of pieces with this person, I think, and then intersperse it. We'll see. No, don't go into YouTube. Go into the camera, please. It's very warm. I have 2 coats on. I am very warm. It's too hot in here in this closet. Oh my gosh. My boobs are getting too big for my jacket. That's not a good sign. Okay. How are we doing this? I am just going to record all of this person's stuff in this one set because it's just going to take too long if I keep having to stop in between each one. And then we're going to change scenes. Here we go. There. That actually looks a little weird, but that's good. I want it to look a little bit weird. Go in here. Hi there, Gary. All right. So, and this character starts from up. So, we're going to start from up. Okay. Hopefully this picks me up properly. Oh, shoot. This character's gonna just say like and stuff. Okay. There we go. Okay, so the first thing is and we have, can you see me, camera? I hope you can see me. And we have a hand down. Okay, all that will make sense from the other person's POV. Okay, that was like 30 seconds. Oh, let me out of this thing. That's so uncomfortable. Oh, I yelled in the microphone. Oh no, that's gonna be fun for me then. That's good. Future Jen is gonna have a lovely surprise. Okay, file export as apocalypse scene. Apocalypse scene 3. Another person. Arts. Very short. Camera. DCIM. Camera. And I can't tell what it is. I know it's not this, so this should be deleted. Yes. Oh, is it not finished? It's not finished figuring itself out. You should be finished now. I'm done with you. Okay, we'll unplug and then we'll replug back in. And I'm saving each scene after each one just because I am really worried about that. Oh. Okay, movie. Okay, becoming. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that though, because I am losing time. I think I have to have this done by 10. It's okay, we're making progress. We're making progress. DCIM. Camera. Technically, we're already a quarter of the way through. So, Apocalypse, scene 3, quiet person. It goes in here. Oh, it is really strange. It looks very strange. Oh no. Okay. That's right. It's red for the quiet person and gray for the other person. We have to remember that. Because then it's going to actually sound like they're on two sides of you, which is going to be kind of cool. Okay. So she just needs to say, "You're right, we need to go." And there's no script or anything because we weren't allowed to make anything beforehand, so I didn't write any script. We're all freeballing it. But I've started to get an idea of where the story's going. So, because I thought about it, because even though we weren't allowed to have a script, no one can stop me from thinking. So, it's good to see you, Gary. Okay. Miss. Okay. Oh, you missed the good part. That was good. You missed the profuse weeping. Okay. Did I hit record on that? No, I didn't. Always remember to hit record. Okay. Don't point all down. And then this time, this one goes down my shirt and this one goes in my ear. Okay. Alright, but I need to sit lower down. I need to sit on my butt because that's where I was sitting before. And there's something else I need to do. Hair should be. I didn't have it like that. Be messier hair. Come on. It's not really. It's becoming less messy every time I do that. Why? I don't know. I don't understand how my hair works. What was I doing? Oh, I already hit record on this, so whatever I'm doing, I better do it now. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Were you painting with this water? Oh, okay. Why is it that color? Okay. Oh, that's kind of nice. Where'd you find that? It's a little thing sometimes, huh? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. We better get going, actually. Yeah. Can you help cover up our tracks? And then we'll get to the next place. What do they need most there? Okay. I think we have some of that still. What? Okay. I wish you said more, because sometimes just trying to guess what you're saying is extremely difficult. I know that's unfair of me. I know you can't. But sometimes I still wish, Okay, let's do it. But let's do this. Let's help them out, and we'll bring everything. Here. Scene 3. Apocalypse. Scene 3. My lines. Okay. And we also transfer over from here. And we might have to unplug and plug back in again, which is a real pain, but sometimes it must be done. We're moving right along. Because that's it, but it doesn't show up yet. It does this terrifying thing where it shows up as 0 bytes. When I look at it in my computer, right after I record something, and of course that's horrifying. You don't like to think that you've accidentally somehow recorded a corrupted file that's empty. That's no cool. That's no cool. That's no good. I mean, that's not cool. That's no good. Words are hard, man. Apocalypse scene 3. And move that over here. Okay. All right, so for the next scene, we're going to be a different place. So we are going to turn on the green screen now. So I'll take this down. I'll put it back over here in the back. Everything has a very precise place. I'll take this down. And I can put this cup back.
My foot is asleep now. My foot didn't like that.
Okay. And now we're going to get into kind of the I want to record all the rest of this quiet helper person's scenes. Because I don't want to have to change clothes again and again and again. This is faster while recording, but it is definitely going to be a pain while editing if I do it this way, but that's cool. And I have some funny ideas for this. This is going to be good. Oh, yes. And if we realize the mic's not on, you're exactly right. That's the worst, too, because then you have to struggle with, like, should I use this footage that sounds terrible or not? Yep. All right, so things that you guys said that I want to use. Hopefully you'd be on your farm with your family and animals and growing your own food and creating things to sell. So we should incorporate some aspect of making something. Oh, it's nice you want a book. That's cool. So a book, that's a thing that brings joy to you. Finding food you liked or an item from a hobby you had from before the apocalypse. Yes, so I have this for that. We'll have painting stuff. And we kind of got the food thing with the drink. We did. I think a big one is helping other people out would provide a measure of both solace and stress. I certainly think that would be the case. So for scene 3, we need to note, we need to intersperse both sides of the conversation. And we need better liquid sounds. And we need footsteps before the person looks up. That'll be in the morning sound section. Soundscape is everything, man. Soundscape apocalypse. So now comes the tough part. Now we have to have faith, but then I need to change the color for the green screen. Okay, what color is that? There we go, that's the color we need. So I know it doesn't look even where you are. You're not supposed to have bright spots in your green screen. But the way my, stop flickering. You're gonna piss off my camera. The way my camera works is it picks up, it evens out the bright spots. That's really interesting how you can see it cycling on the computer. Good deal, guy. Okay. I don't want... What's happening, guy? Okay. Alright. And then this color, this has to change color too. You need this to be brighter a little bit. That should be pretty good. Okay, and this should be far enough away that it should be good. We don't want it too bright because then we get the big shadow spots. But we want it bright enough. We can always lean back. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. For scene 4, we need the sound of children. And we need a bag. Here is a bag. This is not a bag. Oh yeah, that's gonna work just fine. Okay, be happy with me, thing. Don't be grumpy at me. Be nice to me. Okay, so that's recording there. Why are you open again? Because you're broken. That's why you're open. We can call it, okay, I have some possible title names now. Possible titles, I'm thinking like either Fairy Godmother? No, I really like the title Claus because that seems so, like Santa Claus, because that seems so, you'll see why in a moment, but it doesn't fit. Apocalypse Santa. I like that. I like Apocalypse Santa because Santa has a double meaning in this case. Okay. I want to have another character. I want to have a kid, but I can't be a kid. Okay, it's gonna be fine. Did I already? I'm just watching myself. Yeah, I'm watching myself think for a minute. 15 seconds. Shh. This has to be quiet. Come on, you. Okay. All right. So that's going, and then Audacity. Did you already export? I hope you did. I'm pretty sure you did. Yes, you did. Okay. Okay, but this one we have to have the standing decision. Actually, I have to have the audio gray. So the gray goes here. And this one goes down my shirt. And we're gonna have it a little bit different hair-wise. Just slightly different because we've been traveling. Wow, so many cords I have. I'm very wired up. Okay. Blanket, huh? Well, Leather and me, we did find you a blanket. Yes. No, this isn't our only one. This is just a good blanket, though. It's really soft, though. Feel it. Feel how soft it is. Yeah. Yeah, you go ahead and take that. All right. Who's next? Do you have do you have the meat that we were able to? You were able to make the jerky? Okay. We do have jerky. Mm-hmm. Yep, leather has it. Why do I call him Leather? I've never seen him without the jacket. That's why. Yeah. All right, yeah, run along. And you, do you miss? You know what? I think a lot of people miss kind of taking care of themselves a little bit. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I actually did find something. Big bag never fails. I did. You look tired, ma'am. And that's not meant as an insult, but I know you've got a lot going on with. It's hard to keep kids out here. Yeah. Can I do your makeup? I'm not very good at it, but I do have stuff. I managed to steal it. It's okay, they deserved it. You're never supposed to ask Santa where this stuff comes from. Santa just gives it to you, and you just take it. That's how that works. Okay, I think that first we would start with, I don't know a lot about your colors, but I have some bronzer. I think that's what it's called. So I can put some on you here. Yeah. And then on this side. And you can actually keep it, but I just wanted to. Some of this you can't keep because I go around to the different places and some of the other ladies. Yeah. Everyone likes to feel a little better. Oh, the person I took it from? I guess I didn't quite steal it. They weren't going to need it anymore. Let's put it that way. Well, no, I don't, because I try to save it for you all. This is that like shiny pale stuff that goes over the top, like above the bronzer. Oh no, that's not. This is blush. I'll put the blush on last. Look, I know how to put it on. I don't know the names of anything. Here you go. Sorry, yeah, it's a habit I get into. I used to watch these videos and they would sometimes make these sounds while putting on makeup. Yeah, in the before times. So I can't put on makeup now without making those sounds. My apologies. So a little bit of blush right there. And a little boop on your nose. You're never too old for a boop on the nose, ma'am. Never. Mm-mm. Never, never, never. All right. How about some eye stuff? Here, I'm just going to use my finger. That's okay. Just a little bit here. And over here. Yeah. From back when LA was something to talk about, huh? Yeah. People were running away from California long before it all went down, though, unfortunately. I was told that by putting light, like white, up in the corner of your eye, on right underneath the eyebrow, it can look a little more feminine. That's just what I was told. And then it makes the eye look bigger if you put light on the inner corners and dark on the outer edges. So that's what we'll do. And what color would you like? Yes, these are bright colors. Bright colors are important for your mental health, especially in a place like this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which one? Okay. There you go. I think that's going to be lovely, ma'am. How about now? Lip. You get to. So, I'm pretty careful with these because we're not supposed to share germs, but we have been sharing a couple of these since there's so few. Have you been ill lately? Any kind of like, you know, the yellow crusty stuff that people sometimes get around their lips? Any of that? No? Or any little like bumpity bumps that like burn? Okay, well, why don't you just keep one? Pick your favorite one, you keep it. I think this bright one is a good choice. Let me put it on you, though. Do me the honor. Yeah. Sorry. I didn't mean to make it smear. Yeah, there you go. No, you can take it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Prisms. Okay. Let's see what I've got here. It looks like I do have that. Yeah, I do have a small doll. It's very small. Is that okay? I'm sorry. I couldn't find a big one this time, but maybe next time I make my rounds. Yeah. Okay. All right. So stop. That is important character building for that character. So you see what they're like outside and inside of their private space. I need to export the thing. We need to unplug, plug back in. We're going to have this down to a science. This is for scene 4. Scene, so apocalypse, scene 4, my lines. Okay. So we need sounds of children or happy people. We need kind of a wah 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 sound, like inaudible conversation sound. So I should probably record now since I'm not supposed to record anything afterwards. For the other character, for the lady, other people, and it doesn't have to be long. I just record. It just has to be some. And then we need to intersperse the quiet helper. And at the end, the quiet helper is going to interrupt. I keep forgetting to record this thing before interruption. Scene 5. We need the interruption. We need the I'll just record the interruption separately right now. It'll be 4B and 4A. No, it'll be a separate one. It'll be separate. How are we gonna? We need a transition. We need scene transitions with muttering. Okay. Okay, so anyway, that's what we need. We need the quiet helper stuff. So let me record that, and then I want to record all the rest of their things. Okay, did we export this already? I keep accidentally closing my things when I shouldn't be closing them. Download audio to work with. Perfect. Okay. DCIM. Our camera. And that was Apocalypse Scene 4. Okay, what beats to work with? It's this, Gary, to just say this is a $30 or $20 sheet. And you'll see with some of my videos, some of it, it's not so good quality because of that. But some of it works really well sometimes. The important thing is having, usually you're supposed to have two sources of light on the back because you're not supposed to have, so in your screen, you can see that there's a bright spot. There's not supposed to be any bright spots or shadows. The camera is facing this way though. So to the camera from this thing, this is totally flat and it's just this side, not all this other stuff. There's supposed to be no lights or shadows. It's supposed to be one solid color. And you want to have at least 3 feet between you and the screen. So, and that makes a big difference. And it should be as flat and wrinkleless as possible. It's supposed to be 2 sources of light. I have found that using one ring light works okay. I haven't been able to get 2 sources of light that didn't make it overly bright. But people usually do 2 lights that are hanging apart from each other to light it evenly, or 2 on the floor lighting it evenly. And the ring light is a close approximation of that. So there are a bunch of good YouTube videos on green screen lighting, but that's some basic stuff. Okay. I have to record the other character for this scene. So let's do that. Let's put all the other characters close back on. This is a pain. Okay, how much longer do we have? We only have an hour left to get the last 20 minutes. Okay. is this exported? Yes, it is. So delete, rewind, and we need to make sure that is moved over because it isn't yet. It is. We did it already. Excellent. And now we're getting to the point where we probably should delete them from the phone because there's not going to be enough. Okay, so let's delete them because there's not going to be enough room. All right, let's get the other person suited up. Again, I'm just going to have a lot of nodding and nodding. This person is totally silent. This is kind of cathartic in some ways. Okay. I'm going to try to get their whole... This isn't the mic and the camera that I'm using for the recording, my dear. I'm using my good mic and my good camera for something else, for recording the actual thing. For live streaming you don't get the good mic and the good camera. I'm sorry. Because I'm making a movie and I'm using the good mic and camera for that. So you're seeing the behind the scenes. I did actually just get a new mic, actually, which I'm very happy about. And you'll see when this finally comes out, you'll hear that. You'll hear that, and you'll see the video quality too. So I hear you. I hear you. So, okay, on this one, they didn't have this, so we can't do it like that. We have to do it like this. This is the behind the scenes. This is also for proof too, because for the contest, it has to be done in 3 hours. And so I'm recording this. I'm doing the live stream as proof that I didn't record anything for the contest after the time was up. So that's another reason I'm doing this. So I'd still be live streaming, I think, even if there was nobody here, just so that I have the evidence that that's what's happening. Because I don't want to. But you are right. This isn't good camera quality for anything. This is just for... Okay, how am I going to do this? How did I do this before? Oh, like that. That's how I did it. Okay. This is very confusing for me. Okay. They kind of changed a little bit in between, and I liked it where it was like kind of scary. You can't really see their eyes, just like their nose. Again, we're kind of going for, like, we're not quite going for Dengar from Star Wars, but kind of like Dengar from Star Wars. For those of you who don't know, Dengar was a bounty hunter. Okay. Ooh, I think he got his face fried by Han Solo when Han Solo was trying to escape from him. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Okay. All right, so there's that side. That scene. Okay, we'll record the other side. Oh my goodness. I hate how warm this immediately makes me. It's the worst. I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Oh, there's so much hatred in my heart right now for this. Oh, so much. Okay. So, what we're going to do for this is we're going to put the red close to the mouth. We can get the red microphone up in there. And the other one. Okay, this is really. All this fumbling. So much. Okay, there we go. And they're supposed to be standing. So again, and that'll be easier to simulate with the green screen. We will have them be, we will kneel again. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's too hot. I'm going to not be able to do that. Okay, this for this part. And I think we are gonna record all this person's reactions and scenes now that we have the green screen up. We can afford to do that. So that means we gotta plan ahead. Am I already recording here? I am. Why am I doing that? All right, up you and tighten you. Hopefully we're not drifting too much. Okay, delete you. Okay, oh my gosh. It is very difficult to breathe when it is so warm. Especially for someone who almost never wears clothes. Because clothes are usually too painful for me. So this is like going to the deep end. Okay. So, and these ones will flip. Okay. Are we recording? Did I remember to press record? It's such a pain when I can't remember what I've done in the last 20 seconds. Okay. And this is all reactions from this person. So it's just mm, 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 mm. 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 Oh, this is falling out. This is such a pain. Oh my gosh. I hate this. Part of it is my hair. My hair is making it worse. I can see very little, but I can see more than you'd think. Okay. Continue. Let's restart that. Hello, Jen, future editing Jen. Future editing Jen. This is restarting this section. Because we need to get reactions. We need to get the scuba diving thing. We need to get the painting thing. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. 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 And And you'll see all of each of these has a point. And there was going to be one more. Oh, the painting. Ouch. I just need one paintbrush out of here. This is going to be such a pain to edit like this. I don't like to record big swaths like this between scenes because it really is a pain to edit if you don't have very clear scene breaks. But it's going to be much faster to record all of this character's stuff like this all in one. There we go. We got enough random shots that I'll be able to play with them in front of the green screen. We just need to choose shots. So let me just dip this up. I just need the camera to think that I have the thing on my face. I don't the camera thinks that I'm standing there in front of the green screen. There we go. Knees. Okay, but we're not going to need to do that again. We have everything for the silent character because we can reuse a lot of that. Okay, don't put these away yet. Just take off the jacket. Oh man. So let me export that. File. Export. Alright, we are making good time. I think we're gonna get it mostly done. We gotta get it done within the time. Apocalypse. 4. And we unplug. And we plug back in. And we pull here. So. Oh. Interruption. everything from here out. Oh, I wanted to also get them sitting. I wouldn't be able to have that angle though. Yeah, I have it. I have a front on angle-ish. I need a crouching. That's what I need to shoot. I need to put it all back. I need to put it all back on. Oh boy. Okay. So I need a crouching shot. Camera. Movies to work with. And wait a second. Are you get the audio all saved? Oh boy. Yeah, I just want one crouching shot. It doesn't even need any sound. So we'll just do that. Okay, so we're putting this whole thing back on again. Oh boy. Putting everything back on again. Everything back on again. Alright. For this character. Man, now I have it again where I can't really see. That is okay. That's fine. I just need one shot like this, so. Oh boy. How does this imaginary person see? Like, how? Maybe they have echolocation. Maybe they're blind. And they don't need to see. Okay. Alright, so we are crouching. And we're looking like we're sitting on a thing, and we need to not have our chest so obvious. Yeah, chest is still fairly obvious. Pull this up. We might have to zip this up, damn it. This is ridiculous. It's so warm in here. Okay. Camera, can you see me? Can you see that I'm kind of sitting? Can you see that? Okay, we're gonna wall sit. And we're gonna lean back. Okay. sits. I think we got it. Ah! There we go. Wow, this is becoming a mess. The longer I spend in the closet, the messier it gets. It's just... Some people are not that way. Some people, the longer they spend somewhere, the cleaner it gets. But the longer I am anywhere, the more messy it becomes. Okay. Alright, we'll sit back over here again. Alright, so we got that scene. Or all the characters' scenes and reaction. Put that over there. It is definitely a way to get warm. Closet, camera, lights, all of those things that'll make you warm. Okay, so now the trick is going to be to get these in order. Oh, I'm still rolling. I need to stop rolling. Okay. Stop. 3 minutes of sitting. Wow, I'm really slowing down. It's taking me 3 minutes to get sitting. Oh no. Starting to get tired, I think. Okay. So we have we're still about halfway there footage-wise. Movies to work with. No good of becoming this galaxy. Okay, one. And movies. Phone. Okay. Hopefully that worked. While they're sitting. That one. Go to movies to work with. Okay. Now, we need to get the last 2 10-minute long stretches. And the first one is going to be just the happy kind of things, like the small things that make people happy. I might make myself wet for the last one, like a swimming. Yeah. I have, okay, yeah, that's gonna work. But we'll leave that one to last when I'm already sweating the most, so it'll be easier. Okay, so we need sitting back and being tired. And then we're gonna end it like around a black screen. So we're gonna make it dark again at the end. But not dark like it was before, a different kind of dark. Okay, so did we export the audio? We did. Okay. So let's just check that the character is ready. And there'll be a change to where we're gonna see them wear. That looks too sultry sexy. No, messy. Be messy. Be messy hair. Come on. People want you to be messy. I'm the people. Be messy hair. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's kind of it. Okay. Okay. I'm beat. Yeah. What? Where did you find that? Wait, hold on. Let me see if I... No, sorry. I'm just picking some of this stuff up. Because we gotta pack up and keep going, right? Move on to the next place. I have found, and I don't know if you have found this to be the case, but it can help sometimes. Because you do look a little... Oh. Really? That's crazy. Do you see this? Yeah, I used to love that. There is a river near here. That's true. Let's stop and retake that. I got lost halfway through with my train of thought. So retake that. Oh, and my camera wasn't rolling anyway, so I'm really glad I decided to stop there. All right, record. Wait, what is happening? Do we have too much? Might have to delete some things again. Okay, so we'll go back to DCIM camera and we will delete those things. Yes. Okay. That's very fortunate. That's extremely fortunate. Oh, I'm very glad. I'm very grateful. Okay, hold on. Okay. Sometimes the autofocus doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Sometimes the autofocus is very poor. There we go. Okay. And yeah, I'm really beat. Do you think they're how far behind? Well, you don't know how. You can't tell me how far behind us they might be. We still have to keep moving. We did okay today, right? What? Where did you find that? Oh, that's awesome. Scavenging really does pay off sometimes. There is a creek, not a creek, a river not far from here that's supposed to be deep enough that there's still some really pretty wildlife in. Yeah. Yeah, we should go swimming. We should definitely. Now. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Okay, So, hello self. This is a scene break. If you're gonna put the wet hair picture scene thing here, along with some stock footage of wet things. Okay, good, excellent. Okay, so next, we'll have established that they've moved forward, and yeah. And then what? Okay, so they've done that. It is evening. There we go. Okay. It's a fire. There's a roaring fire, so we need to have a roaring fire, and the hair looks different too. So the next thing that happens is 6, they go to the water. 7, fireplace scene. 8. No, we need to consolidate. 7, sunset scene. Okay. Sitting quietly, looking at the sunset. All right. This is what's happening. Hello, self. We're back in again. Look. See this? Okay. All right. Did you ever watch Firefly? Yeah. I wasn't a big fan of it. But there's this song, and there's this line in the song where it says, it's this song, the theme song is like, burn the land, boil the sea, but you can't take the sky from me. And sometimes, when things are really, really, really shitty, I look at the sunset, and it's like, I know that they can take the sky. I know that everything is going to end eventually. But for a brief moment in time, it is something that, they can't take. Oh, where do you keep getting this stuff? Yeah, I see that. You're right. It is perfect. This is definitely the perfect time. How did you get canvas? Like, this is like nowhere. This is really nice. It's only a little bit damaged. You're amazing. I'm glad that I'm not alone. I'm glad that I have you. I am. Yeah, it's used, but not very much. Thank you. Thank you very much for the little things. Okay. They continue on their journey. And the next thing is, okay. Hey, Leather, are you okay? I'm sorry. I wish you could tell me what is going on inside. I mean, I see you moving, and I see you, I see you walking and eating and doing all the things that you need to do to live and so forth, but I can tell that you're down. It was nice the other night, though. That was nice, but you're not really happy, are you? Yeah. I mean, the fact is that we don't know what's going to happen in the future. And I know this is kind of me talking to myself because you can't answer and you don't try. And that's not meant to be a dig, but you could at least learn like sign language or something, or like we could come up with symbols, or you could draw on the ground, or you could write. Like, we could work with this and you could talk, and then I could help you if you could tell me. Because I see it. Like, I see how you keep yourself hidden. And I mean, I've never seen your face, even. Like your real face, But I can tell. I can still tell that you're down. And that it's like dangerously down. I've already lost a lot of people in this whole thing, and you don't hear me at night sometimes. I know sometimes you do. But I'm not great myself, and I don't know what to do if something happens to you, so. Again, this is just me talking, since I don't know what's wrong. But I will say, if you are afraid of something terrible happening, for each situation, there is the most likely scenario, and there is the worst case scenario, and there is the best case scenario. So every time you are catastrophizing, like feeling like there's about to be a catastrophe, it's good to think about what is, like, how you would plan for each one of those. The worst, the best, and so forth. And you can think about, like, because there's always a way to plan for it. And also, we always tend to think something, we usually, not always, sometimes the worst does happen. But more often than not, even in a horrible situation, the worst case scenario is not what is most likely to happen. The most likely scenario might just be the kind of shitty scenario. So I don't know if that's going through your mind, or if there's a hopelessness because the more stuff you lose, the harder it is. Well, in some ways, the easier it is to know what you're really about. But also, if you don't know what you're really about, the more stuff you lose, the more you... It's hard to explain. I don't know. I wish you would talk about it. I'll listen to you. Our friend will listen to you. I know you don't. You act like our friend isn't here. But, like, if you can't say stuff to me, I'm sorry. I'm not exactly a good example. I don't know what to say. I can say that I appreciate you, and that's all I've got. And I care about you, and it really makes me unhappy to see you unhappy. So I wish you would take care of yourself. I wish you would talk to our friend. I wish you would, like, you're one of the few things that I have in my life that I can say is going good in all of this, right? With the wastes and them coming behind us and everything, and the other ones, and the elders and the tentacles and shit. Like, you're like all I've got. So I wish you would take better care of yourself inside. I wish you would let me see what you look like. I wish you would talk to our friend so they can help you. Well, he can help you. And I don't know how to make that our friend can. I don't know how to make myself see it, because sometimes it seems like they don't do anything when, like, he doesn't do anything. I wish I could. I'm sorry. I'm talking too much and you talk too little, and so between the two of us, we're just a mess. But I care about you. I really hope you'll realize that you have purpose, that the things we're doing, even though they're little, they're worth doing. Like, just making someone smile a little bit is worth it. And sure, we could hole up in a fortress and never come out, but the people out here, they need something. And they're people too. And what we're doing does matter. And I wish you would see how much you have, like how much you have to offer. I don't know. Sorry. I feel stupid. I'm talking too much. Just, yeah, try to get a good night's sleep, and that might help. Did you eat? You gotta eat. You can't be saving all the food. You gotta eat. You give me acid reflux. I love you. Go to bed. You gotta sleep too. Okay, that was a good scene. One thing. Okay, and how are we on time? We have 20 minutes, 24 minutes left. So, and we still need to record that soundy sound. So one last thing, one last one of this. Hey, I'm really, really worried about my friend. I am scared, and I don't know that I know that you care, but I'm not sure that, I mean, it comes back to it, like, you're so powerful, but nobody knows you're here, because, I mean, I know that, and I can hear you. Like, this is such a weird world that we live in, with everything that's gone on, and the weird psychic things, and the power things, and the mess, but I mean, I can hear you in my brain, even though I can't hear you in my ears, which is very weird to me. And I hear you. I know what you mean. I know that the sunset is a gift, and the good moments are a gift, and that just even sitting and like crying together is a gift. I know that there's lifeblood in all of it, and I know that you don't want to break things, and that's why you don't just go fixing everything, because you don't want to be. I understand that. And so I understand that the things that do fix are a very special gift, that you are I can feel it because of the connection. Like I can feel your heart like bleeding for all the shit, and I know I can also feel your like happiness and like your joy in the hidden places of all of this. It's very confusing. But I don't know if you're going to take care of my friend and me. I mean, I guess I know in the end you will. I guess that's all that matters. I guess this is the journey and the destination's kind of assured. But I don't know that that's the case for my friend, to tell you the truth. I wish you would talk to him. I wish you would, because he doesn't open himself up to me. He doesn't let me know. Leather's just really closed off, and I don't know. He thinks I'm crazy. Actually, I'm pretty sure he thinks I'm crazy. I'm pretty sure he thinks that sometimes here at night I am talking to or yelling at nobody. And you know that you're not nobody. You know that you're here. I don't always know it, but I'm pretty sure. And he, you're like, my fairy or something like that. I know you're bigger than that. I know that this is way, way bigger. I mean, it's so big that it's like you could be the apocalypse to the apocalypse. I know that. I know that that could happen, or it could just keep playing out. But that somehow something you're doing matters. And I just don't know. I mean, I don't know how this story goes. I just know the day-to-day slog. This isn't like one of those action things I used to like to watch where it's really clear that there's the bad guy and the adventures, and they cut out all the intermediate slow plotting, and life isn't like that. Life, we have this continual slow plotting over and over again, and and so it's hard to see the big picture because it hasn't been edited. It hasn't been cut down to where I can see, my place as the protagonist or not protagonist, and to where I can see that the magic is real or isn't real, or the hero riding in or not riding in. Like, I can't see any of it because it's so long. So I don't know what's going to happen, and I don't know if you're going to please show yourself to Leather. Please. Because when the war finally comes down and catches up, I don't want to be on opposite sides of it. I really don't. And I know that you're going to be a central feature in it. Please. I know you're good. Please be good. Please be yourself. Not everyone should be themselves. Sometimes we all need to be better selves. But you should be yourself. Please be yourself. Please be yourself. I'm so tired. Please be yourself. And I think the one last scene, we're going to turn the lights down. So we're going to keep it the same camera. Cut, cut, cut. This was an interesting little narrative, I think. It kind of had its up and its down. All right, so we're turning that down. And we're going to change. We're going to turn this down. Down, it's as down as it goes. And then this is just going to be just sleeping. It's going to be kind of a weird, just like at peace, like not a clear ending answer thing. I think that's where it ends best. Oh, you're still here. Okay. Don't ever go. Perfect. All right. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Okay. Here. Sleep. Okay. Okay. Well, that was long. That was a long section. We're almost there. There's just a couple sound things that I want to record. And so that is going to be here we go. Oh, there's one more scene that I forgot that I wanted to include. I want the sleeping scene actually to have this necklace on. Yeah. We're actually not even going to record a whole scene for that. We're just going to record like that. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's going to be pretty good. I'm actually really happy with this. I know it seems weird, but it is a film. It's just a weird little film. But it's different than, like, you know, it's not an ASMR story. It's just the one thing all throughout. Oh. Okay, we can turn this off now. I'm gonna put this over here. My feet are getting, and not a moment too soon. I'm so glad we're done. We just have to record a couple sounds. We have to record the other people talking sounds. Okay. And we'll record those really close. And that'll be kind of cool. There we go. I love that. That's gonna work perfectly for the sounds. Apocalypse conversation sounds. First, sitting, then the woman, then child. There we go. And that's it. We're done. Good night. Good night, Ken. I am your spirit animal as far as recording. I'm sorry I missed your good night, Ken. Oh, my back hurts so much. But we did it. I do need to figure out if I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to use stock footage. But I'm not sure. Hi, Zuko. We're actually just finishing up. But we made a feature film about the apocalypse. We're doing this contest that Joel Haver is putting on. I really like Joel Haver. So you can't sleep. I'm sorry, dude. That's a lot. Well, I'm getting off now because my back is hurting a lot. But I'm pretty sure that the long events that just happened, you can rewatch the whole thing. You can go back, and it will definitely put you to sleep. I'm actually, my back is hurting a lot, so I need to be done. But anyway, this isn't good audio quality for sleeping. You can't hear because these are not plugged into that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I can't sleep. What have you been sometimes I find it helps to tell myself a story to go to bed. I don't know if that helps you at all. I'm very sorry that you can't sleep. That's no fun at all. Especially if you have to get up early. But you can, because this is still going to be, with YouTube, you can go back to the rest of it. This entire thing is going to be available on the channel. So you can scroll back. If you don't close out of the current window, or if you refresh the window after I end, then you can watch the whole thing from the beginning as we make the video. This isn't good audio quality for ASMR anyway. Oh, that's terrible. I'm very, 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 very sorry. I'm so sorry, Guy. It's awful. Maybe tell yourself a story. I think that is the best thing to do. If I were going to stay on, I'd go over to Twitch, because then I can put in the good audio. I'm sorry, Zuko. Good night, Zuko. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, Zuko. I'm not punching you. I don't think you need to be punched to go to sleep. Oh. But yeah, if you refresh, you can watch this entire 2.5 hour live stream back. And that is something. I'm so sorry. I would take you to the other thing. Yeah. Fuck it, let's head over to Twitch for a couple minutes and then I'll go to bed. My back is hurting a lot, so I can't stay very long. But we can head over to Twitch for a couple minutes because then you can have good audio at least. But save this window because once you go out of this window, YouTube is going to take forever to process it so that you can access it. So save this window and then join me over on Twitch, I guess. Hi there, Kate. I'm actually just finishing up. If you want to see me make a little feature film in 3 hours, you can save this window because it's going to disappear and you can go back and watch the whole thing. Otherwise, I'm moving over to Twitch now so that I can actually put on good audio. I can't put on good audio like this. So, yeah. I'll stay on here until I have Twitch loaded up, which should be soon. And just make sure, because I can't record anymore after I close out of this. So I have to make sure that I have everything. But yeah, it's a long little stream. And I'm just going to go for a couple minutes over to the other, because my back hurts. So just for a couple minutes, we're going to go over to Twitch. Come on, OBS, load up so I can load up Twitch, please. Cancel. Because then you can hear the good audio. Because I had my good audio plugged in to my other recording stuff while I was making the film, because I want to have that set up. But now I can change that. So we can make this perfect. And then I just need headphones.
I need headphones. I don't know where there are any headphones. Because I have to go to Twitch. I have to so I can get out of this. Slow. Life out there is so scary and bad sometimes. I gotta tell you.
Where is my headphones? Plug in this stuff. My feet. Yeah. That was the uncomfortable thing that I was standing on. Who knew? Alright, so the headphone goes in here. And it's just a few. So we'll head over there. All right, we're going over there now. Okay. And that's over to